Okay, we should be good to go and to resume from where we left off, which is the fourth part of the Aetherium Wars. We need to head down in the Great Mine. So, first thing first, let's just talk to March, because I think we still had to go to bed.
ちゃんと休めた？今日は最後のバトルランドだから気合を入れなきゃね。ならよかった。じゃあ出発しよう。目的地はバトルランド大航
空。One last step in the Great Mine, but if I remember correctly, there's also another two Aetherium spirits beside our trotter that we should be able to get.
この先が大航空だね。カンパニーはもう会場設営を終わらせてるかな。準備はいい？
Let's go.
絶対にトーナメント戦の資格をゲットするんだから。
I should have checked the enemy elements.
まさかトパーズ様ファンクラブ？
But I should be fine. We still have our spam squad.
私たちの推測は正しかったわ。やっぱり正しかった。お前らなら絶対に最後のチャンピオン候補にチャレンジしに来ると思ってたんだ。
ああ、昨日なんか足りないって思ったの。あんたたちが突っかかってこなかったからだ。
Someone did get blasted off to space.
あんたたちのせいで私たちの面目丸つぶれよ。もう顔も見たくないと思ってたけど、こうして会ったからには絶対エーテル体を奪い返してやる。
そう、この子はうちらの仲間なの？あんていうか、あんたたちファンクラブってトパーズに認められてないんだって？
あんたたちがどうしても知りたいって言うなら教えてやろうじゃないか。
はいはい、君たちもう茶番は終わりにして。
Sailor?
この声、
She's part of this too?
トパーズ総監？
またあっちこっちで騒ぎを起こして。
Oh, I must have mistook the voice for a second.
もっと早くファンクラブを解散させるべきだった。
She really sounded like Sailor though. That's weird.
トパーズ総監、申し訳ありません。俺たちが間違ってました。
謝って済むならカンパニーの人材奨励部は必要ない。君たちがやったことについては全部報告を受けてるから、その報告を踏まえて業績評価をつけさせてもらうよ。
The real question now is whether we actually get a round with top hats.
それと君たちとエーテル隊の話はワイルダーから聞いてる。アスター所長と話し合ったんだけど、このエーテル隊をどうするかについては君たち2人の判断に任せるってさ。ただし彼女にはタイミングを見て報告しないとダメだからね。
Yeah, does this mean we can actually keep them?
あ、確かにそうとも取れるけど、この子の主人は結局アスター所長なんだよね。とにかく君たちは
Would be pretty
安
nice
心して
if that
この
was
子
the
とフェ
case.
スティバルを楽しんで。結論を出すにはまだ早いし、一番大事なのは今を楽しむことだから。この子も同じ意見みたい。そういえばなんでトパーズがここにいるの？もしかしてトパーズもエーテル戦線のプレイヤー？その通り。でも私はチャンピオン候補にチャレンジしに来たわけじゃない。前回のチャンピオンとして私には直接トーナメント戦に進出する資格があるの。今日ここに来たのはフェスティバルのスポンサーと話し
Oh, she's one of the finalists too, so we will get to face her.
この界隈に一人のやり手プレイヤーが現れて大騒ぎになってるんだ。そのことについてジョバンニさんと話し合おうと思ってね。褒めすぎだよ。エーテル戦線の腕で言ったらジョバンニさんには遠く及ばないし。
それでそのやり手プレイヤーって誰なの？
それは秘密。ジョバンニさんから君たちにサプライズを残しておくよう言われてるんだ。
本当に仮面の愚者と関わるのって疲れるんだね。
落ち込まないで、私がついてるから。一プレイヤーとして私は2人に攻略情報を提供できる。例えばこのバトルランドのお題についてとかね。
Oh, right, new area, new puzzles.
この道をまっすぐ行けばバトルランドのガイドに会えるの。
If I remember correctly, one of the prerogatives of the area was either the matching puzzles or the railway
ここ
ones.
で失礼するね。
バトルランドのガイド、もしかして重要な情報とか持ってるのかな？早速探しに。これがガイド？
ピピピ。プレイヤー情報認証完了。こんにちは、ようこそ。こんにちは、喜んでお手伝いしよう。今からバトルランド大航区のお題を紹介する。トパーズ様ファンクラブを名乗るカンパニーの社員たちがどこからともなく現れ、このバトルランドを勝手に占領してプレイヤーたちに多大な迷惑をかけている。そこで君たちには自動騎兵パウークを操作してその社員たちのそばで起爆させ追い払ってもらいたい。正面からターゲットに近づくと自動騎兵パウークが発見され排除される可能性が高い。そのため必ずターゲットの背後で自動騎兵パウークを起爆させなければならない。補足説明。爆発はただの特殊効果であり、
トパーズ様ファンクラブを相手にしなくちゃいけないなんて。トパーズ
Oh,
は
okay, it's
どう
the
思う
same
かな？
stealth minigame we went through with
その
the
疑問に関
Toppets
連す
story.
る録音を呼び出し中。
まったく君たちは面倒ごとを増やしてくれるね。
Tough life working for the IPC.
これがブラックユーモアってやつかもしれないね。
お題の説明終了。準備ができているなら最初の爆破地点に案内しよう。
あ、ガイドが行っちゃう。ついて。
トパーズ様ファンクラブのメンバーがこちらを見ている。彼らの視線を避ける方法を探して僕についてくるように。前方に数体の駆逐可能なターゲットを検出。自動騎兵パウークの操作権限を譲渡。譲渡完了。自動騎兵パウークを操作して注意。正面からターゲットに近づいた場合、自動素晴らしい。次の場所に向かう。
Oh, apparently just one is already more than enough.
成功したみたいだね。ガイドの後についていこう。
These are level 5 Ether spirits though. Should probably try and level up my own. Can I get info on these? Just humanoids. Let's hope that this spam team is going to be enough. We did unlock a few more chips at least. Hello there, just finished the event. Hello Gamen, welcome. I think I'm about to as well. I'm up to the 4th part. And apparently I've also unlocked a lot of new stuff. A barrier that nullifies damage except damage over time sounds amazing. 80% HP restoration also sounds really incredible, especially for the heavier characters. Extra turn might be nice as well. For the first time though, maybe for short fights or burst. Puffball actually gets 4 slots, that's amazing. Increase attack by 90%, reduces speed by 30. Jesus Christ, on a DPS this would be incredible. I only used 2 teams for all the event. The first is the human spam, the other is the freeze robot that drains health and spams ultimate. I think I haven't unlocked that one yet. Like, I've tried the human spam team and that looked really, really powerful with all the counters. And this thing is a summon slash damage over time team that I've put together on the last stream. Now it's just a matter of seeing how it goes. Support type stacks morale for friendly unit, enhancing the abilities of the entire team. Oh, might be nice too. A shield capable of blocking damage equal to 15% of the max HP to a target ally. While the shield is active, the unit's chance of getting attacked is greatly increased. Oh, so this can also keep buffing the hyper tank one. 5 stacks of morale, doesn't say what morale is. Receiving an attack, 1 energy, grants the entire team 1 morale. After an ally attacks, all allies gain 1 stack of morale. Increases damage dealt by 0.4%, damage resistance and speed up to 60 times. Okay, looks pretty decent for the human spam team. We'll see later. For now, we got kids to bully. The 2 fishes summoned by the elite here are a little bit slow, but they do bring 2 more stacks of damage over time. This spells 1 buff on the target when attacking if this spell increases the damage of this attack. I'm going to need some actual numbers on that, because it might be pretty cool. Especially later on when we get the really tanky ones.
前方に数体の駆逐可能なターゲットを検出。譲渡完了。自動機注意。自動機兵。
I need to hit both at the same time, don't I? There we go. Hello Basil, welcome.
素晴らしい。
How are things
次の
going?
場所に向かう。僕についてくるように。
なんか今回のお題すごい微妙じゃない？いや
Pretty well? Well, glad to hear it. I also hear you finished the event yesterday or a couple of days ago. How did you find it? Since I don't have much to do, I decided to download Honkai Impact 3rd. Good luck with that. Early game, it's going to take a little bit of patience. But I assure you, the story gets really amazing. Especially once you start getting attached to the characters. Oh, the little hands here just explode. Unless we get auto-revive chips, I'm not sure I'll even want to try them.
前方に数体の駆逐可能なターゲットを検出。自動騎兵パウークの操作権限を譲渡。譲渡完了。
I really like the event, especially the story. I really don't like that fish, by the way.
邪魔をしている社員を追い払
The
ってほしい。
fish has a little peculiarity,
注意。
because you can summon 2 more. And between the 3 fish plus the other wolf that one of them summons, there's 5 characters inflicting DOT in the same team. Which is why I think this works. Also, the fish's skill is basically useless, but there is one chip that gives it extra attack while disabling it. Okay. Turn around. Bright eyes, turn around. Is there anything I can do to try and distract him? Because I think left click just blows up. There we go.
素晴らしい。次の場所に向かう。僕についてくるように。
だんだんこの遊び方に慣れてきたかも。
誰かいるのか。体力無道。武器を下ろせ。
Yeah, even if they get morale boost, it doesn't really matter. Everyone already has 3 stacks of damage over time on them. Now let's try Swarm again, can't even finish the easiest level. Ooh, how come? How far along are you with the game? When it comes to level and character levels, and general progression, I guess. Like, first level shouldn't be that difficult. Oh, there are actually chests in there. 4 out of 14. Bet the event Travel with the Blonde Moon ends in 2 days. You mean in Honkai Impact 3rd? I still need to finish that too. It's been pretty fun so far, but I'm very early on. Same it's you, but strangely enough it obliterates me. That's weird. Which characters are you going in with? Is something like Remembrance, if you can run March 7th, a fast March 7th, should already be more than enough to let you easily clear everything. RMC, Natasha, Jingliu and Ting now. Do you have your March 7th leveled up? Yeah, it doesn't sound that bad. If you try going with, like, Destruction, or maybe even Hunt, it should be more than fine. But you do need to try and pick as many blessings of the path of your choosing as possible. And in Swarm Disaster especially, it should be fairly easy to complete the entire collection, because sometimes you end up with over 30 blessings. I don't know, the countdown is really fast, no? The countdown shouldn't even matter all that much. The only upgrade the enemies get is between levels 1 and 5. So even if you end the event with 5 extra steps, the buffs the enemy gets is not actually that big. Please don't kill that fish. Ah, damn it, they killed the fish. Can you please tell me what your friend invite code is? I would need to open the game to do that. Will I be able to get Asher or Flame Scion if I use a friend invite code? I'm not actually sure. I think friend invite codes do give you a little bit of extra stuff, but I'm not sure if it's a full character. Might have something to do with the early game rewards. If you stick around a little bit, once we're done with the event here, I'm going to open the game and then we'll see. Sadly, my account is a little bit older and they did change a few things from when I started. The standard banner, for example, is completely different. It says there's another... Oh, No, still just counts it. Thank you very much. Oh, don't mention it. Honestly, I'm curious to see it too. Because from what I know, the new player experience has almost completely changed from when I started. Okay, attack down on everyone. Summon the other Wolfie. This way we get even more shock stacks. Why did you change your team? It usually makes this much easier, makes the fight easier. I think I should be fine with this. I've got a couple of characters who are strong against humans and a couple of characters who are strong against the other types. Not the machines though. Well, machine versus machine should still be a 1x multiplier. So it should not be that bad. And the fishes from the first elite actually hit AoE, so I am getting 5 targets hit every single turn. See, it's not that bad. Ooh, big chest. I do like this.
いい感じ。
Efficiency optimization after entering combat reduces the energy required for the ultimate by 1. Energy can be reduced by up to 2 points maximum. Oh, this lets you spam the ultimate then. Well, 1 ultimate every 2 turns instead of 3. This is really, really nice. By the way, you can max every single Pokemon and still have leftover mats. That's actually pretty nice to hear. Once we've rounded up the collection from the mines, I'm probably going to try and set up a couple of new teams. Because we still do have the challenges to go through. Support type Ethereal Spirit, the skill can use friendly units to immediately take action, and its ultimate can give the entire team a damage buff. This also looks pretty neat. %, and a 15% delay. 35% attack, pretty nice. If an ally receives an attack, additionally increase the attack by 15%. Reduces damage received by 20% after the unit is attacked, action forwarded by 20%. Oh, and it's him, so he becomes a lot more tanky. Not sure about this. The way I see it, this is a unit that you want going, well, at 90 speed, I guess, after. Yeah, this is 95, this is 90. Really want them to go after the Silver Main Lieutenant, or at least after one of the other buffers. After the Gunner might also be nice. The 20% boost to action forwarded, though, might push them in front of them. This is the Bronya conundrum. You know, either you want this a little bit slower than your damage dealing unit, or you want this a lot faster than them. Anything over here? A nice little chest and another enemy. Also, I don't know if you've seen it already, but the next MC, the imaginary one, actually gets a hat for a weapon, going full Dante from Devil May Cry. Like, that looks amazing, and I can't wait for Stealth to start getting that swagger. Like, part of me still hopes that the game goes on 1.7 and 1.8, so we can have a little bit of time to save up before Penacony. The other side of me, though, is getting really impatient with the imaginary MC, because the skills too would make it a really strong buffer. Probably even a better version overall than the tank. That's nice, but a hat as a weapon? Yeah. They're going to attack with dance moves. Okay, when they're targeted to huddled together. Although it does sound like something MC would use as a weapon. I really like the way they're going with the tone of the game. Just pure fun. If it's fun, if it's silly, they just go for it. And honestly, I'm a really big fan. 1, 2, and 3. I still remember when people first saw this coin right here, and they started saying that this was the imaginary MC weapon. Apparently not. And to be honest, the hat, pretty nice surprise. I really need an imaginary character, so MC getting imaginary element for the new path is a welcome change. Oh, not only that, it's going to be really amazing. Especially when it comes to breaks. Because it's going to be a buffer, but it's going to be a weird kind of buffer too. Because it's going to have extra effects based on the different elements in your team. And it's going to work a lot on the breaks and break effects. And that's another reason why I'm really looking forward to that. We're going to have to hide the spider behind the mine cat. Okay, they load the stealth bomb in the mining cat.
譲渡完了。自動騎兵パウークを操作して基盤。
あんたに任せるね。
Wait, the...
今だよ。
Oh, okay.
よ
I
し
didn't put the spider in there. For a moment I thought we sent an empty cart.
僕についてくるように。
いや
体力無動白へ執行中
It'll be 15 minutes. Sure, take all the time you need. The destruction things I actually haven't tried yet. They all look like high risk, high reward characters. Very glass cannony. And even though they look like they can deal a ton of damage, the low HP leaves me a little bit worried.
お前たちいつの間に俺の背後に。まさか仲間たちを全員やっつけたっていうのか。
Yup, we did. And you're next.
くそ、こうなったら撤退だ。超最悪。
二人ともおめでとう。バトルランド大航空の危機は去った。チャンピオン候補の座標転送中。
これが最後の一戦みたいだね。
You get massive shield? I don't think I've unlocked the character that gives shields yet. Unless it's something innate to them. And wait, Giovanni is the champion of this area?
やはり私の目に狂いはなかった。あなたたちの情熱は実に輝いていた。
Enough talk.
ちょっと待って。なんで少しも驚かないの？
その心持ち、ここまで来れただけのことはありますね。しかし、バトルを始める前に、お二人は私に聞きたいことがたくさんあるでしょう？例えば、やり手プレイヤーは誰なのか。
つまりうちらの質問に答えてくれるってこと？
美月さん、焦らないでください。エーテル戦線競技協会がなぜトーナメント戦に資格バッジという制限を
If you're hunting, the gender text achievement is coming. Oh, hello Fusion, welcome. Which gender text achievement? Because if it gives Stellar Jades, sure, I guess we'll go for it.
そしてそれは質問も同じ。あなたたちが本当に運命に問いかけ答えを得たいと思うのならバトルで私に勝ち決意を示してください。
Okay, their team is mixed as well. We should be fine with the damage over time one. This thing is a little bit scary though, and it might wipe out one of the... either the wolf or the healer. Let's see.
見せてください。あの女性が言ったように、あなたたちが本当に強いのかどうかを。
big blue thing is your ultimate spammer. That's one I haven't unlocked yet, but it should be coming. Yeah, let's go with Impact first and then try and eliminate the big one. You want to click Guilty as Charged later. Thank you. I heard that was something limited in this event, but I actually haven't looked into it too much. Try and take this down, maybe? Now we've got the two fishes moving, this should die by damage over time. Let's try and lock this down. Ooh, that hurts. And it moves already again? At least he didn't do another AoE. That would have been scary. It's still in the sanction mode. Let's see if we can lock it down again. Nice, and that's going to be it. No one got downed. I kind of enjoying this damage over time team. Can you give us some answers now? Her identity, so we know it's a her. And it can't be Topaz, because Topaz was the elite player last year. Alright, you got me guilty as charged.
ナルシストはやめてくれない？
これ以上は私の口からは言えません。真実を知りたければ、この資格バッジを受け取ってください。これをもってトーナメント戦に参加して、全宇宙にあなたたちの実力と決意を示せば。
ジョバンニさんの言う通りだね。バトルランドのバッジも全部揃ったし、あとはトーナメント戦の開幕を待つだけ。
Two more to go, but no more gender dialogue in the game.
見て、この子も準備万端だって。よし、頑張ろう。もう
Okay, let's continue exploration and finish hitting everything up. feel this should have opened. Because that's the big elite down there. And no way to access it from the other side. The line in CN was supposed to be "I'm a sinful man or woman," so it's some translation error. That still feels a little bit weird. Oh, that's where we go down. And I guess that player is also down below, since we've already done these two. Okay, yeah, those things seem to hurt quite a bit. Too bad they're one use only. I guess 2 uses if you can use the resurrection chip. Max HP and greatly increases the chances of enemies attacking the wearer. This is also the second chip that does the same thing. We have a purple one too. I wonder if they stack. If they do, we might be able to put both of them on a super tank and just let them do the work. Okay, no chests behind here. Welcome back, Basil. We are almost done with this area. Then we have the challenges, and we should finally start the... what was its name? It's not the Fantastic Four. It's like the 4-man league? The 4-champion league, something like that. What did Pokemon have at the end? Honestly, can't remember. I think it might have been Victory Road, but Victory Road might have been just for some of the latest titles. And sadly, when it comes to Pokemon, I can't really say that I've played much. I played the originals, but the last one I touched was like Crystal. Yeah, I think it was Red, Silver and Crystal that I played. And that was a very, very long time ago. Oh, the Elite Four. There it is. Oh, that guy also just healed itself. I will have to check it out properly because it looks interesting, especially when it comes down to tanking capabilities. Mark of the Facade, there we go. Attack type Overlord Either Spirit. This skill can absorb target's HP and use it to enhance itself. 100% damage. Absorbs HP equal to 35% of the max HP of adjacent allies to heal the unit. Then gains Conjunction of Frost Tags equivalent to the number of allies whose HP was absorbed. Oh, it's basically Jingliu. Every stack increases the damage dealt by 50%, stacking up to 10 times. If no other allies are present, this ability cannot be used. Deal damage equal to 250% of the Frigid Prowler attack to all enemies. The attacked enemy targets have 50% base chance to be frozen for 1 turn. That's pretty interesting as well. While frozen, the enemy target cannot take action and will take damage equal to 50% of the Prowler's attack at the start of each turn. Whenever another target takes action, gains 1 stack of Congeal. Every stack reduces damage received by 0.5% and increases max HP by 0.5%, stacking up to 8 times. I think the chips are going to make or break the unit, because this actually sounds pretty damn cool. With the exception of the 35% HP absorption. Because if that's the case, we will want some decent healers, and for now, I think we still only have Puffball. Everyone else is attack type with the exception of the Dracolian. But Dracolian consumes its own HP to restore others' HP, so not sure if I want to run this one. We'll have to wait and see if we get a better healer. For now, 13-14, missing 1 treasure. Just 1 treasure. Now let's see if we can find it with a quick scan. This is where top hats would also be very, very useful, since Nambi should be able to point us towards the treasure direction. Oh, there it is. Map complete. Most robot types are bad, unfortunately. Welcome, Marcelo. I don't think so. I think I've got a couple of decent ones. The Elite especially summons 2 units that deal damage over time. I've been a pretty big fan of that one. But we'll see how things progress, because we do have a lot more fighting going on. Still have a lot of characters to level up, but sure. We'll see what they're going to throw at us first. Yeah, these two we haven't unlocked yet. Festival operator, I distribute player benefits here. The IPC asked me to work this stall and hand out gifts to players to promote Aetherium wars and encourage players to... come and visit the festival in person. When you complete the victory zone trials and defeat the champion contender, you will receive mastery marks that you can use to claim benefits here. Pretty good. Ether expansion chips as well as limited edition Ether spirits. I guess that makes sense. There won't be many people that can defeat the champion contenders after all. If you manage to get yourself some mastery marks, come here for your benefits. Now you're qualified. I think we should have a lot of these. Wait, it only gave me the auto repair? Barry? Don't cheap out on me. First 2 turns of battle greatly reduces damage received, and we should be able to get another 2. Incinerator, defense type spirit, reduces damage received and can take on massive amounts of damage. Okay, hand on over the 4th one. And gotta catch 'em all. There had to be an achievement like that. Another defense type, this skill can restore its own HP and take on massive amounts of damage. Self-healing might be good. Might be especially good if we need to run it with the big tank.
Ah, 2人とも来ていたんですね。ええ、僕が登録を行うのでエーテルコインを貸してもらえますか？はい、あなたたちの情報はトーナメント戦のシステムに登録されました。あそこにいる僕の同僚に準備ができたと伝えてもらえれば会場に入ることができますよ。始まるまで時間があるのでこの間にしっかりと準備してください。
この子やる気満々みたい。
Okay, before going to the end of the competition though, let's finish the Hyperlinks match. We do have a few to go through. Tier 3 should not be all that bad, even though 4 eliminators are kind of scary. These are for glass cannons though. And we're going to need robots. We might be fine the way we are right now. Yeah, don't really like these two, but I think we might be fine with the Gatekeeper. We can level these up too, go up to 6. Probably going to have a bit of an easier time. In the meantime, let's just remove all chips and rebuild the team. Because we did get a lot of new stuff, so might be better off to just leave everything available. Let's see, 5k HP, 200 attack, 100 speed, 5300, 185, 100 speed. Replenishes talent, 300% to a single enemy. Upon entering battle, receives Cinder Shroud, increased damage resistance by 50%. After attacking or being attacked, deals 50% of the unit's attack as additional fire damage to the attacker, to the attacked target or attacker. That's pretty nice. Nice counter, especially if this can sustain itself. Then burns the target for 2 turns, while burned 50% of the attack as DOT. Starts with 3 stacks, loses 1 every time it receives an attack. So it can deal up to 150% attack as damage before his turn comes back. Only has 2 chips though, and I'm pretty sure you want one of the aggro ones in here. Sounds interesting, but it's also a Fragmentum creature, so we'll see. Thing made the run much better, Funny Damned Worm, congrats! Now you have to bump up the difficulty though. Second one, same thing, Body of Frost replenishes 3 stacks. Deal ice damage equal to 200% of the attack to a target enemy, on hit 50% chance to be frozen. And while frozen, 100% of the attack as damage. Actually pretty high. Upon entering battle, receives Body of Frost, increases damage resistance by 30%. After attacking or being attacked, 50% of the damage as additional damage to the attacked target. Damage cannot defeat the target, then restores HP equal to 4 or 12% of the unit's max HP. Oh, 4% when attacking, 12% HP when attacked. If you can get some defense in here, this might actually be a pretty nice self-sustaining unit. Starts with 3 stacks, loses 1 every time it receives an attack. But not when attacking. I do like this one. I really do like this one. Especially against the enemies that attack twice every turn. Might be really nice. For now though, we've got a mech team to build, and I guess we'll lead with these once again. Energy generation, sure. Second HP, sure. Generates 3 energy on the first turn, we should be fine like this. We can leave the energy reduction for something else. Healing on ultimate also sounds pretty fun. If a shielded target is hit, damage dealt by the attacker increases by 75%. This should also count for the summons. Or I can just let it get a barrier. Yeah, let's go for the barrier. There's actually a lot of really interesting chips. 1 energy to all other allies on kill sounds amazing as well. 1 time every turn. Increases attack by 90% but reduces speed by 30%. This might be pretty nice in conjunction with the other guy that pushes the turn forward. Let's see, only 2 for the wolf. I guess we can give this one the energy for the summon, as well as the wind shear. Healer heals based off of max HP, so yeah, this one doesn't care about attack. We can give him 60% more HP. And I don't know, I guess we'll leave it with 3. As the fish is something I probably want a resurrection for. Attack and ultimate disabled, sure. And I guess we can give it the extra turn. This way it should apply 2 debuffs on the first turn. Either this or malfunction. But we might be fine like this. Can't really have more than 4 in a team anyway, so let's see how this goes. And of course they're faster. Yeah, we only need to use the ultimate on the Overlord, so we can go twice here. Get another couple of fishes. And imprison 1 at random. It doesn't look like the enemies have any sort of debuff resistance, so every damage over time we apply keeps landing. I didn't even make it in time to summon the wolf. The fight is already over. Well, that was a little bit of a pushover. Now let's see if Asta can do any better. I would expect her to have a bit more of a pay-to-win team though. Let me think about which other coin I want to use against you. I'll use the one I just bought. We've got 2 and 2, we should have plenty of type counters. This is the only thing that scares me a little bit. But we should still be fine with the Robodots. Okay, I really do not like you charging, so you get imprisoned. I guess we can heal. Yeah, let's try and heal. I'm not sure how much damage that thing in the middle is going to deal. Okay, the Trotter isn't having the best of days, but is somehow still alive. And now that I think about it, I probably should have left the auto-revive on it. Yeah, I guess this hurts a little bit. Jesus. Well, it is imprisoned and it's about to go down at least. So even though this hurt, it should still be a pretty easy win. I lost, what a shame. If I hadn't given my strongest Ether coin to Peppy, who knows how this would have turned out. Thanks for the coins. Next is Deating. Not only Deating, it's Deating with 4 exploding things. How much is this going to hurt? This little one is different than the other Deatings you've seen. Its eyes are ferocious and its stare is locked on the other coins around your waist. From its barking, you can sense an intense will to fight. As you look closer, you notice it's got an other coin in its mouth. For robots. We should try a human-based team here. I misclicked. Damn it. We'll see if the damage over time is going to be enough to take them down before they make us explode.
体力無道武器を下ろせ
Yes, yeah, the human team would be mostly based around counters. So I really don't know if that would have been beneficial here too. Some of these are getting to half health. Oh, they only deal damage to 2. So yeah, we're going to be fine. This looked like this carrier matchup, but I guess it ended up being the easiest. Next up we've got Yanjing, 2 damage over time fishes and 2 wolves, again all damage over time here. After using the ultimate to defeat the enemy, the wearer regenerates their energy to the max. This sounds really, really strong, especially for nukers. I think I lost him. He should be in here. Time to bully Yanjing even more. Elder Spirit battles are extremely different from swordsmanship, but duels still count as practice. Master, I ask for your instruction. Okay, let me put the resurrection back on this. But I guess everything else is fine. Enemies are still level 5 as well. And I should be fine with robots, even though the 2 fishes are going to be a little bit more difficult to take down. Yeah, let's try and imprison one of them, because we are taking a little bit a little bit too much damage here. Okay, that's fine. Now we get one more tier, and for that I think we'll need to level characters up to 6. I feel I still wield my sword more comfortably than the other spirits. The poor guy, almost feel bad for him. But we go up to tier 4. Ginge, Peppy, Sampo and Bronya. After an ally launches an attack, receives morale increase all ally stats. This might be pretty cool too. 2 robots, 2 Fragmentums, we should be fine with the same team as well. And thankfully, she's not even that far. Of course, she's watching people play. What a coincidence to run into you here. Please hear me out. Although I'm at a game's parlor, I'm just observing a game without playing. You're still blowing off work though. After all, I've got to go at the drop of the hat as soon as the Master Diviner sends me a message. I can't take the risk to actually play. The Divination mission has become severely shortened since the Ambrosial Arbor started growing. Even an adult position like mine is swamped with work. This is so annoying, I have honestly no idea why I'm even so busy. Since I'm not playing, shall we have a chat? Not about work, of course. Okay, let's get these guys up to level 6. Oh, it's just... yeah, it's just stats. No one even gets an extra expansion chip. And I think we get to see the burning tank in action. And yeah, impair her elite. I think I might need to heal later, because I can't use the Thotter's Burst just yet. They are putting my Overlord at a little bit of a risk. And I really don't want to fall for that. Hopefully that's going to be enough to kill. Ooh, still not done. Come on now. Okay, I still think Celestial Jade is way more fun. Do you think Celestial Jade would be more popular if two people could play it? This is 240. That's actually quite a lot. Although I had another stage with 3 bombs. What is it with pets and these sort of stages? Yes, the D thing already had the explosive trap. We should still be fine with the damage over time team. We've got the robots countering the big elite there. And the bombs are not going to be an issue the moment they can get their second turn. The wolf I'm actually not too convinced about. I think I might want more speed on them. Because the way it works, it needs to summon more copies of itself with the ultimate. And even if it's down to 2, doesn't look like it's doing all that much. And now we traded on Bingo Ass. Yeah, it should be fine. At least the Overlord should be more than able to survive. Nice and easy. Poor Peppy though. I do feel bad for beating him. What I'm not going to feel bad about though is going to be wrecking Senpa. Once again, robots and elites. If it isn't Azet, are you playing Aetherium Wars 2? Why not test your skills against old Sampo? Don't worry, I'll make sure to play a fair game. That's something I'm not going to believe. But I will wreck you happily any day of the week now. Did I miss something? Just me beating a couple of dogs, sadly. Apparently, the damage over time team is still performing really nicely. We do take a little bit of damage, but I can't really complain about this. I told you I wouldn't cheat. See, controlling things myself, nothing wrong with that. If you want to try your skills later, your good pal Sampo would be happy to indulge. For now, I'm just stepping with the update data. 2 humanoids and 2 void things. I can't remember what this is called. This might require a new team though. So this is the game that is so popular across the worlds beyond. How fascinating. Aetherium Wars. This game has shown me the power of entertainment. If I can master it, perhaps I can come to further understand this era. So please allow me to witness the gaming skills of an outworlder. 2 humanoids for which we would need fragmentums and 2 fragmentums for which we would need robots. If we try and take down the supports, we should be safe with the same team as well. Worst case scenario, our overlord goes down. Which one was the morale boosters? I think it was the X1. So we'll need to try and take this one out first, so the enemy doesn't get as many buffs. One's imprisoned already, let's try and slow down the second one too. And that should be it for the buffer. Okay, the throttle resurrects itself, but they really have it out for it. And there we go. Honestly, this thing ended up being really comfortable. Even if it's not a super crazy combo like the extreme counters of the other guy. Complete final showdown. And the other exhibition match is at the end of it. You chat with the friends around you who... Oh, there they are.
あれあんたたちも観戦しに来たの？
聞いていないのですか、セーバルさん。彼らは資格バッジを4つ集めることができたそうですよ。
ああ、なるほど。トーナメント戦に参加するのか。もし対戦することになったら、目に物を見せてやろうじゃん。
楽しみにしていてください。今度こそ私の計算に狂いはありません。
こんにちは。ゼーレはパトロールに行ってしまって、トーナメント戦が始まるまで何をしようか悩んでいたところなの。
You know, I kind of like how every time you talk to one of the two, you know, Bronya is talking about Sele, Sele is talking about Bronya.
カンパニーと
They are basically inseparable.
人々の娯楽に影響を与えたくはなくて、私たちは長い間この宇宙から隔絶されていた。今回のフェスティバルは星々との関係を再建するチャンスだから、観客席からあなたたちのことを見てるから頑張って。それから楽しんで。
The observation deck is probably the best spot in the venue. Here you can get an awesome views. And the best part, it's totally free. We're going to have to go down there soon, aren't we?
Oh, 開拓者じゃないか。お前たちも今回のトーナメント戦に参加するらしいな。順調に勝ち進んで。
Wait, Dan is one of the champions too?
楽しみにしている。もちろんその時が来たら手加減はしない。あの日のシルバーメインキンクでの屈辱を払冗談だ。友情第一、バトルは二の次。お前たちの幸運を祈っている。
Ooh, that means we'll probably have to be ready for the extreme counters of that thing. And there should be someone else. Wait, how do you know who the elite player is if you haven't cleared the event? Spoilers. I was just browsing Twitter and I saw the end cutscene. Yeah, but thankfully it's a small spoiler, it's not really that deep.
間もなくトーナメント戦が始まります。入場。わかりました。
I wish to enter, especially because there's the 5th chest of the map down there and I haven't picked it up yet. Normally I would dislike spoilers too, but it depends on how big they are. If it's just who the champion is in here, it's not really that big a deal. But for example, when it comes to Genshin Impact, they basically spoil the entirety of the storyline for 2 different versions, and that's something that will seriously piss me off. Because that means you can play the game for like 6 months, and there's nothing new about it, because you already know everything that's going to happen. Also, little secret, I haven't actually done the Luca main story yet. This is my first time seeing the guy.
盛り上がってきたね。うちもテンション上がってきた。向こうも準備万端みたいだし、始めよう。
Okay, that's cool, everyone gets their own cutscene then. What we need in here, the elite, we will need humanoids. But for everyone else, we'll just keep needing robots. I think I might be fine like this, unless I want to swap the wolf out for one of the humanoids. I think either counter or the guy that gives the stacks. Yeah, extra morale stacks might be nice. Probably not even going to use this skill. Extra morale. Then I guess extra damage. I lost more times to Luca alone than the rest of the event. I guess we'll see, cause the team doesn't look that scary. This X multiple times, which might be a bit of an issue, but we should have more than enough defensive stuff. Already starts by focusing the main guy. Probably not going to need healing on turn 1, so... And attack down for everyone. Ooh, morale stacks on the summons too. That's nice, that's actually quite nice. First cycle, already 15 stacks of morale. And this can go higher, a lot higher. Let's see, who needs imprisoning? I think you pose the biggest threat, because this is about to nuke. Let's see if we can kill it before it does.
リング上で鉄腕のルカの名に恥じる真似は絶対にしねえ。
Okay, we took a little bit of damage, but that was basically flawless. And that's the first of the Elite Four down.
ありがとう。 もうすぐ次のバトルが始まるね。先に準備エリアに戻ろう。
俺のチャンピオンへの道は途絶えたが、お前らは頑張れよ。お前らがチャンピオンになったら、ベロブルグのみんなも熱くなるだろうな。
もうすぐバトルが始まる。準備をするか、それとも誰かと話してリラックスするか。
さっきのバトル最高だったな。俺は簡単に落ち込んだりしない。今度時間があったら俺と一緒に鍛錬しようぜ。でもそれはトーナメント戦が終わってからだ。今は他のことは考えずに次の。
Ooh, that's not here too.
少し遅くなっちゃったけど、君たちとルカのバトルは見られたわ。診療所で子供たちがゲームの話をしているのを聞いたとき、またいつものおままごとかと思ったんだけど、バトルを見たらその認識もガラリと変わった。ゲームをする中で人々は自分を高めたり、他の人と手を取り合ったりすることができる。
これはお前とルカのバトルは見ていたぞ。それにこのゲームは子供以外も参加できると聞いた。
間もなくトーナメント。わかりました。
Also one weird thing, because I think I went through the entire map, but there's a fifth chest I haven't been able to find. Might have to wait until the entire thing is over, because I think it might be down here. And I can't even move the camera down the line.
私がここで売るのはゲイ。どこの客でも大歓迎。投げ銭あればもちろん A。金より愛は座右の銘。
Oh god, she rhymes.
ここまで。芸能こそは下流のね。
She rhymes, that's fantastic.
こんな陣屋見たことない。上楽天のあの広場より立派かも。また会ったね。まさかここで会えるとは思わなかったよ。
Can I watch a show for 5 credits? What?
もちろん。でも まずはやるべきことを終わらせてからにしよう。2人がここにいるってことは、私たちライバル
I really hope we get a character quest with her. She sounds like a lot of fun.
誰かと共演するのは今回が初めてなんだ。なのかちゃん、準備はいい？一緒に会場の
Also, hello Sam, welcome. Just pretty sky bombs. And once again, mostly fragmentums. So we should be fine the way we are. Might want to swap the human type for something else, probably another mecha. Even though I'm not a big fan of mechas, so might want to bring the wolf back again. Yeah, we really didn't get that many cool mechas. This is amazing, and I'm a big fan of the fish as well. In conjunction, they spam a lot of damage over time, but I think it's only these two. Freeze Robot, I'm not too sure. I guess we might try some of the Rangers too. What did you have? Yeah, it has to be either this or more robots, so... Where's my little pup? Little fish on their team might have resistance against our team, but that should also be the first one to go. Healing doesn't seem necessary. Yeah, that's going to move before. Hopefully it doesn't kill the doggo and we can actually heal it. Oh, went on the elite. Fantastic. Just one down, but we should be mostly done. Another round of damage over time, and the enemy boss falls. And that's it for Ginafen too.
汗握るバトルだった。心臓が口から飛び出しそうだったよ。でもさすがだね。もう私に匹敵するくらいの
What's this with their hands?
ね、この後私と一緒に上洛天で大道芸をやってみない？二人がいれば絶対に満員御礼だと思うの。でもあそこに
That's a pretty suspicious hand gesture right there, Ginafen.
時間が過ぎるのって本当に早い。ちゃんと休んでね。観客席でしっかり見てるから。
もうすぐバトルが始まる。準備をするか。
は、二人とも兄弟姉妹と選手に拠点を構えるようになってからこれが初めての遠出なんだ。まさか星系を越えて氷の星に来ちゃうなんてね。なんかここ私の故郷に少し似てるの。寒くて凍りついててどこもかしこも冷えた鉄の塊だらけ。私ってばまだトーナメント戦の最中なのに。
あらあんたたち、さっきのバトルなかなか良かったじゃない。たまたま観客席の近くでパトロールしてたの。このフェスティバルはベロブルグで大きな反響を呼んでる。でもよかった。あんたたちが勝ってみんなも喜んでるみたい。知らないかもしれないけど、ほとんどのベロブルグ市民はあんたたちのファンなのよ。さ、おしゃべりはこのくらいにしましょう。私は仕事に戻るけど、あんたたちが勝ち進むことを祈って。
There should be a third one, but I don't think I can find them. Wait, scraps? Oh, it's just the items in here.
Arena 見てて、僕絶対開拓者のお姉ちゃんみたいに。その日が来るの楽しみにしてるね。
二人とも私には全く気づいてないみたい。
間もなくトーナメント。わかりました。
Oh, see the wolf. I was expecting someone else.
大型ビジョンにはあんなにはっきり映ってるのにどうして会場にはいないんだろう。あ、うちらが怖くて逃げたとか。聞こえてる？もしもーし。あなたよくわかってるじゃん。
And of course it's going to be just another hologram again.
会場のアナウンスシステムをハッキングしたの？簡単だった。こんな古ぼけた設備、私にとっては赤子の手をひねるより楽。この大型ビジョンの操作は少し難しいけど、まあこんな感じの登場で十分でしょ。大胆すぎない？悪いのは前職のカンパニーのセキュリティシステムじゃない。あんな人たちのことは放っておいて、あなたたちの次の相手はこの私。せいぜい頑張って私を退屈させないでね。
I love that everyone got the personalized introduction screens. Finally, she can hack the ICP speakers easily, but the ancient screen, no. Well, ancient technology should be a little bit harder to hack into, since it didn't used to be connected to the internet. Team-wise, these two are all weak to mechas, with one exception, which is weak to the purple ones. I think we're just getting carried by the damage over time team. Actually haven't had to swap things around in a while.
負けを認めたらあなたは私に勝てない。
Ooh, poor wolf. Already going to need some healing down there. And yeah, let's weaken everyone first. Okay, this might be a little bit more difficult. Probably should have put something to let the wolf survive a little bit more. I do have the extra attack and HP chips. Those might have come in handy. We'll see how this goes. Yes, for now, we still have the bulk of the damage over time dealing characters. We might still snatch off a win here. Okay, little fish is still somehow alive. Okay, that hurts. That really hurts. Little human has to explode here. Things went fine with one exception. Oh, the general upgrade is on the big one. That makes things a little bit more difficult. Energy reduction would still be fine, but not so much if the monster can't stay alive to use it. Could maybe try sudden evasion and try and reduce the threats from the other team then. But stuff like shield system would need to go on one of the tanks who can counter. I really don't want to put this on a DPS. Because it would still be the little wolf's job to try and take down the human down here.
あなたは私に勝てない。 And if the wolf can't do it, we're going to have to try something else. Probably one of the Fragmentum ones. Okay, we seem to be doing a little bit better. At least they're not focusing just one of our characters. And our little puffball is just the most amazing little healer out there. And that's it. Civil Wolf went down as well. Was that at a loss for words? そんなわけないでしょう。でも
Hello fellow Star Railer, hello Hodelino, how are things going?
確かに良かった。正直ゲームの分野で私を追い詰めたのはここ数年であなたたちが初めて。その実力認めてあげる。何者にも屈しない性格ハンターでも自分から負けを認めたりするんだ。
Going good, but man, I've been trace farming for like 2 weeks straight. I feel that, I really do. And honestly, I'm not even done yet. Because next I really want to go for top hats as well. But if I go for top hats, I'm going to need to build up another proper follow-up attack-based damage dealer alongside her. So that's 2 more characters to level up, coming in a couple of weeks. I would love to get out of the Trace mines, but it looks like I can't just yet.
今の私は実体で姿を現すことができない。だから ホログラフィック投影で参加するしかなかった。
I think I'm skipping top hats only because of the resource sink.
こういう宇宙規模のイベントで
That might actually be a good excuse.
一緒にゲームを楽しんだ方がいい。あなたもそう思わない？ゲームの前では
And probably due to the latest leaks as well. I really don't know what to believe anymore, because remember when they said in Genshin they were stopping at 1.6, 4.6 and going to Natlan directly? Apparently there has been leaks for 4.7 and 4.8, so we're going to have a little bit more time before the new region as well. They've been saying something similar for Saril as well, stopping at 1.6 and going to the Penacony in 2.0 directly. We don't know whether to believe that now. I really want Hanabi badly. Oh, but didn't you hear? Apparently her name got changed. It's no longer Hanabi, now it's Sparkle. It sounds a lot worse. It sounds very, very worse. What, Sparkle? You don't want to go roll for Sparkle? Oh hey, there's Clara here too. You little one might actually be the next character I build. My little pony-ass name. Hanabi sounded great already, I don't know why they wanted to change it. Yeah, next up we should have Argenti, Woho, Aventurine, I think, and Hanabi. And then we should hit 2.0 with Black Swan and a +1. And honestly, the moment Black Swan drops, I might not be the same person. I just want Tanya from 1.5. That would be true for me as well. I think Woho looks great. The character sounds really, really funny. And the attack boost plus the energy generation, especially the energy generation, might help a lot in a lot of teams. The main problem is that she's going to be followed up by another character I would really want. Black Swan and Hanabi are in the same patch? Jesus Christ, no. We need more male characters. I need more banners to skip safely. I don't know why they've been trying to keep this breakneck pace with the releases here. Because honestly, they've done a great thing with Genshin. Release a few double banners at the early stages of the game, then slow down and release one new 5-star per version. It lets people save, and it lets people pick and choose which characters they want to go for way more safely. Because if we get Black Swan and Hanabi in the same patch, I really don't know which one to pick at this point. Probably going for Black Swan, but it's also going to depend on Hanabi's kit. Meanwhile, in Genshin they keep buffing Furina. Isn't it just the constellations though? I've only seen those sort of changes. Okay, now this might hurt. We get a bomb, and we get 3 different element types, with the main one being a mecha. We might need a human team in here. Do I actually want to change anything for the human team? I think I might want to keep the Silver Main God. I think the Cannoneer is fantastic, we'll probably want to keep them too. Healer is just that one, so the one changing would be the Gunner from ADPS to one of the supports. Soldier for morale maybe. I don't think we're going to need extra turns, so might be fine just with the morale. Level 6 and level 6. So chances of being attacked plus shield. Damage on debuff. The ultimate is just a shield, it's not going to kill anything. After taking action, restores HP equal to 2% max HP. This should also take effect when the boss counters. And 40% extra HP. Now replication 2. What do you mean replication? This is what happens when Furina mains are doom posting. I know the... yeah, both the E and the Q have longer durations than they have cooldowns. So both those skills are going to be up for 100% duration. Okay, I think this is fine like this. This guy is going to have to counter, so... are we going to be fine with the extra attack when it's not his turn? I guess the 50% extra attack might also be fine. Okay, let's give this a shot. Animals attack faster except one? Ooh, that's actually pretty nice. This means they're also going to consume health faster though, doesn't it? And I managed to not change team, hold on. Enable, there we go. Jean and Noel's tongues are going up like crazy. Jean is... Why Jean? Yeah, she's the one I don't understand. Because any healer should work. Jean can front-load Furina buff and provide the mirror. Well, on top of the healing, I guess. Because that's something Kazuha can't do. Let's see if we can blow this thing up before it kills us. Okay, that's a lot of damage, but we are somehow still alive. People are theory crafting insane crazy Furina comps, but would Shanling be the best teammate? Hasn't that always been the case? Like, the fact that they release Shanling without an internal cooldown for the reactions is what made her extremely strong ever since the release. And since they can't really nerf her, they've been trying to work around this thing by releasing other characters that don't have it. Sadly, this made every other 4-star just be less powerful. They nerfed Barbara twice, but come on, do you really call that a nerf? Like, they reduced the AoE over heal, and that's something that you don't even use most of the time. Because the way she got nerfed was for co-op. Who co-ops with Barbara? Yeah, but it hurts my heart. Come on, it was not that bad. And with this, Giovanni goes down as well. We're down to the last one. Time for the champion. Should I upgrade the Stigmata? There are so many things to do, I have no idea what I should do first. You're just starting Honkai Impact 3rd, aren't you? Just level up your characters to like level 20 or 30. Level up your Stigmata, but don't bother uncapping it. Sadly, your characters are still required for the first missions, but after you get to the like second chapter, they're going to start giving you trial characters. So everything you get in the very early stages of the game doesn't even matter anymore.
ですが現状を見る限りあなたの実力は間違いなく私よりも上ですよ。次にあなたたちが対峙することになるのは前回のフェスティバル
The
の最
ultimate
終勝者
opponent.
どんなプレイヤーも足元にすら及ばない
Gee, I wonder who could that be?
存在全チャンピオントパーズさんなのですから。彼女とのバトルに勝ってこそあなたたちはチャンピオンの座を手にできるのです。
つまり次が決勝戦ってこと？
まもなく今シーズンの決勝戦が始まる。選手は一旦準備エリアに戻り入場の準備をしてくれ。
それはイエスでもありノーでもある。今まで何度も話題に上がったやり手プレイヤーのことを覚えていますか？ですがもしあなたたちがトパーズさんに勝てなければそれも実現しないでしょう。さあ準備エリアに戻って次に。
もうすぐ決勝戦が始まる。準備をするか。
Oh, Himiko came down from the train as well.
さっきは本当に手に汗握るバトルだったわね。あんたたちが勝利の一撃を叩き込んだ瞬間、ベル取ったら興奮して席から立ち上がってたんだから。私はカンパニーの製品を好んで使うことはないけど、こういう楽しい雰囲気の中にいると心を動かされそうになるわ。これは忘れられない体験ね。こんな機会はめったにないから思いっきり楽しみなさい。開拓はただ苦しいだけの旅じゃない。その途中にある楽しみを享受することも大切なの。
Yeah, but traumatized players would want her to stay on that train. Because if she goes out to touch grass, she puts herself at risk.
それからなのか。おかえり。さっきのバトル見ていたぞ。本当に素晴らしかった。このゲームは故郷の物語を思い出させる。若い頃テレビで似たようなテーマの
What should I do with the dorm errands? Ah, in the early game you don't even have characters to run them with.
この話題は感傷的になってしまうな。
See which ones you can do. If you can do them, leave the characters to do it, otherwise you're going to have to wait until you have a bit of a larger roster.
しっかり準備してくださいね。あのやり手プレイヤーはまだ姿を見せていませんが、あなたたちの動向に注目していることは、お二人の実力と決意があれば。ですが世の万物は変化が激しく予測できないもの。さあ雑談はここまでにしましょう。
間もなく。わかりました。お二人のこと。
やっぱりその子と一緒に勝ち進んできたんだね。ここまでちゃんと楽しめた？
Honestly, this has been the best event in the game yet.
楽しい。それがこのフェスティバルの意義なんだろうね。いずれにしてもここまで来たからには私たちは一戦を交える必要がある。もう準備はいい？ずっとこのバトルを楽しみにしてきたの。私をがっかりさせないように頑張ってね。
トパーズのカリスマ性がすごすぎる。でも負けないんだから、うちらもなんか言おう。これでみんなうちらの味方だね。
いい勢い。じゃあしっかりと見極めてあげる。
She's so damn cute. And it's humanoids. Of course, it's humanoids. We're going to need the beasts in here. And she has a healing trotter too. Of course. Of course she does. I think this is where we might start needing these spells. Because if I remember correctly, all of these buff morale. Well, not really morale, but the other thing. Did we get anything else that's cool? I think the trotter stays as a healer. The puffball is going nowhere. I'm really not sure whether I want to run this thing though. The Trampler. When an ally or enemy is downed, the unit immediately takes action and increases damage dealt by 30% for one turn. Might be nice for snowballing. Delays this unit action by 100%. 110 speed though. If this gets delayed, I can run the humanoid that boosts the bar just for him. Well, it. That might be an idea. Run him and the Vagrant. So the Vagrant can buff him up again. This leaves the second slot open for another damage dealer. Either the caster who gets multiple turns, or I don't know. This takes 2 turns at the beginning of the battle, just does 2 AoE attacks. River consumes HP. This is basically Sela. Lower the main target HP before the attack, the higher the damage dealt. If the ultimate defeats an enemy, immediately regenerates all energy, and the ultimate costs 3, but we may be able to send it down to 2. Last one is the Eliminator, another attack type. Takes damage when it does not defeat a target. Basically just a finisher. %200% to an enemy and 200% to a random enemy. Immediately takes an extra action after basic attack or skill. Can be triggered twice, cannot be triggered consecutively. Oh, he needs overeat 5. Overeat 5 should happen around the 3rd or 4th cycle. And this should be dealing a crap ton of damage. I might want to run this. Either this or one of these two. This one that freezes might be interesting. It should be lowering a lot of the incoming damage too. Now let's try this one first. Okay, everyone's clean. When attacking a debuffed enemy, 50% of their attack to the enemy. Attack by 90% reduces speed by 30%. That sends it below 90 though. Higher attack might be really nice, but I think I still want this to move before pushing it back forward with the other character. Let's try like this. Throther should be fine with whatever he's got. This needs to be buffing. Yeah, morale is fine. Sudden evasion also fine. Other one we said Eliminator. Oh no, the Shadewalker. Then KHP, let's give this a try. Actual first time I use this sort of thing, so hopefully this is going to go well.
元チャンピオンの称号は伊達じゃないってことをね。
And yeah, the Trotter is probably going to be the first target to go. Probably should have moved the tank to the 4th slot. But I guess it's a little bit late now. I dread the moment this thing ends up in Memorial Chaos 10. That is seriously scary. I can heal on the next turn, so sure, let's keep boosting